Hi Cancer, it's Lisa Ann Rooney, medium, spiritual mentor, intuitive life coach, and author. This is your September 5th to 11th general reading. If you would like an in-depth reading, you can go down below and find all my information and go check out my website and see all the options for the readings that are there. Okay, so let's see what is going on for you this week. The energy is going to be an interesting energy this week. There's lots of planets going retrograde, but specifically Mercury goes retrograde on the 9th, 10th, depending on where you live. As usual, Mercury retrograde, it's all about making sure you have clear communication because there can be communication issues during Mercury retrograde. Make sure that if you have any contracts to sign, that you're reading them in detail and that you're not signing something you don't want to be signing. So make sure you're reading every detail. If you have to purchase any kind of electronics or big ticket items, make sure that you have a good warranty or a return policy because that can sometimes not work out. And if, we'll have the normal issues with any kind of electronic things and things like that. Sometimes Mercury retrogrades aren't so bad. Sometimes they can be crazy. I always try to utilize the energy of a retrograde for redoing things, renewing things. It's a great time to kind of look at projects. If there's a project you've put on hold and you're like, I'm going to get to that, during Mercury retrograde is a great time to make it happen. So you can totally use the energy for positive things other than just being a victim to all the craziness that happens in Mercury retrograde. Okay, Cancer, let's see what this week brings for you. Okay. A lot of other signs had some shifts and things happening this week. And let's see. Okay, so looks like some good things. Okay, so the heart of the energy for this week, the core of what the energy is the Page of Pentacles, which is all about just continuing moving forward with what it is you're working on. If you're working on something and you're balancing yourself, body, mind, and spirit, just continue doing that. You are moving towards success. It's leading you to places you don't even know that it's leading you to. So just continue on that path. What helps that energy for this week is creative new beginnings. So doing something new, doing something a different way. It is about having, dead to spirit. Creativity is whatever makes us happy. So it can be for people who love numbers, it can be doing numbers things. It can be, starting an accounting business. It can be whatever it is. If you are artsy crafty, it can be doing that. It could be joining a new fitness group. It can be whatever makes you happy and a hobby or a career that makes you really happy and fulfilled. So doing that this week and really kind of moving towards this new way of doing it will change the energy for this week and going into September. So it's really important that you do that. The base for this week and going into the rest of September so far, because it can change and shift, is about the Wheel of Fortune, which is all about the key is to move forward this week. Move forward, because if you are moving forward, you're moving towards your destiny. If you're standing still or just going, what the heck, I'm just going to put my feet up and not do anything this week, it may not work in your favor. I mean, it always will work out, but the problem is it just will delay things if you do this. The energy right now for Cancer is all about moving forward, all about continuing forward on the path that you're on, because you're on the right path. The card of what's going into the energy for this week, so starting now, going into the energy, and going into the end of the month, or end of the week, is the Five of Pentacles, which is all about making choices and making some changes. So it's like, what you're not happy with, that there's certain things that you are like, I gotta change that. I'm not happy in this situation, whether it's work, whether it's personal life, whether it's health. It's looking at those things and going, I'm going to change that about myself. I don't like it. And then you get to this energy of this week and it's like, okay, this is the week. I'm going to make those changes. I'm going to do it. I'm going to move towards the unknown. I don't know. I've never done it like this before, but I'm going to move towards that because chances are it's more successful than what I'm dealing with now. So you move towards that and you move towards all the successes in your life. And the weird thing is sometimes, like if you're working on health and fitness, or you're working on like, I'm going to be better and eat better, it flows into other areas of your life. So before you know it, your career is moving forward and all these things. So you make one change in one side of your life and it flows into the other parts of your life and everything moves forward. So it is really amazing how the universe works, but our actions can change everything. So as you move forward with that and making those changes and being at this crossroad and going, yep, I'm going to make the changes, I'm done. You get the card of the Ten of Swords, which is basically you're done being the person you were. You're done. Stick a fork in you. In this case, stick a knife in you, a sword in you. You're done being that person. You're like, I've had enough. I've had enough being treated a certain way. I've had enough feeling a certain way. I've had enough. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to make the change. And that's the great thing about the card. It's like, you're done. You're over it and you're moving forward. You're going to make the changes. Then as you move into the end of the week and into the next couple of weeks, it is the devil. And the devil is all about going, okay, I'm done. So you've said you're done, right? You're like, I'm done, but I've got all this baggage and this stuff that's holding me back. And the things that I do like if it is health and fitness and you're like, but I do like chips and I like cake and I like sugar, then it's basically going, okay, no, you know what? I'm going to kick this devil off my shoulder. I'm going to kick the temptation off. I'm going to, make the changes. I'm no longer going to allow the devil to control me. I'm in control. I'm unleashing myself to the devil and I'm moving forward. The devil is all about getting rid of addictions, anything that's holding you back, any baggage that's holding you back. It can be lack of self-worth, confidence, no confidence. It's just that voice that, sits on your shoulder and says, you want the cake, or you suck, you can't go for that job, or whatever it is. So it's in this week, you're like, nope, I'm not going to listen to the devil anymore. Going into the end of September, the devil comes off your shoulder. You unchain yourself to the devil. No more devil. The devil will always raise up every once in a while, and you just have to test you. And you just have to say, no, I'm in control. And you kick the devil off. Sometimes you might fail and you might eat that cake or whatever it is. You just kick the devil off again and you move forward. Then as you go forward, it's about listening to yourself, learning your lessons, listening to your gut, not looking at, well, that person did that and they did and they're successful. Why can't I do that? You are your own person. Don't do what other people do, or don't worry about what they're saying or what they think of you. You do you, and you do yourself, 100% authentically, and success will come. The energy for this week is about strength, connecting to the strengths you have in order to do all this stuff. So you're done. You have the willpower and the strength to do it this week. You guys can achieve it. I know you can. Especially the energy of this reading is like, yes, you can. The advice card from Spirit is the King of Cups, which is all about focusing and getting it done. Focus on right now and the now. Don't worry about what's going to happen in a week from now. What can you do today to achieve what you want to do? You want to make these changes. So what can you do right now in order to make those changes? If it's health and fitness, have a glass of water, go for a walk. If it's career, it's redo your resume and send it out. Whatever it is you want to do, just focus on it and get it done this week. Then going into the end of the week and into October and possibly even further, it is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is all about someone who wants to help you achieve your goals, and it's just about allowing that person to do that and listening. It could be a headhunter, it can be someone who is an expert at something, and they're giving you information that will help you move forward. So take that information and move forward with it. Then it's what comes in is synchronicity. So as you do your part, the universe will do its part and things will line up, and it's going to lead you somewhere where you think it's not going to. You may be like, okay, I'm moving towards this and I'm focusing on this, but it leads you exactly like more than you ever imagined. A lot of times when we do that, like I said, it ripples into other things. So you may be thinking, okay, it's all about this, but it ends up being completely about other things, which is really cool. And then the last card is all about letting go of things in order to have a new beginning. So it is finally like, in this process, you might be like, oh, I might be able to have this once in a while, but then it's finally like, no, I can't. Let's face facts. I'm sacrificing it. I'm having a new beginning. I'm a new person. And that is fabulous. So I think there's going to be a lot of changes coming for you, Cancer, and I think it's really, really cool. Okay, so let's see what, get some clarity here for this week. Take guidance, but follow your heart. Your decisions and judgments will be accurate. So listen to yourself. Listen to what your gut tells you, not what the devil tells you, which is kind of connected to your head. Listen to your gut and follow it because it is correct. It's going to be an amazing week, Cancer. I'm excited for you guys. There's lots of changes coming if you do it, and I know you can do it. So fabulous. Thank you very much for watching. If you like, subscribe, and share, I really appreciate it. It would help me grow my channel and allow me to continue to do this. I'm also holding the contest again this month. So if you comment on one of my videos, I will enter you into a draw to win a full recorded reading with me. Thanks very much. Have a great week, and I will see you next week.
You can't control the wind, but you can adjust your sails.